Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1927 Underwood No. 5 vintage desktop typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of this paper finger here, so that's lined up so you can feed the paper through those like this. And you can adjust those paper fingers as well. You just want to make sure that they are right on the edges so it feeds through nice and tight. A little crooked. There we go. Margins are up front here. So you just pinch this little margin and move it to where you want it. You want to make sure that they're in between those two paper fingers. So this has to be set around 5. And this right one around 65-ish. Looks good to me. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space to get you back to the beginning and skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch forward. It skips 2, one more, it skips 3. We're gonna keep that on single for now and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a color selector or color shifter on the right side here. You flip that down to the right. There's a red portion there. You just flip it to that side and it prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. As you can see, we have a black and red ribbon. The red is on the bottom. You flip it to the left, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. And there's a little switch behind there. If you flip that to the left, it locks in the middle, so it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. To unlock it, you just move that back to the right. So now we're going to move this to the right to print red. Beautiful typing machine. Beautiful looking, beautiful typing. Almost 100 years old, and it's just absolutely beautiful. You can see your reflection in that glossy black paint. To pull the page out easier, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip that down and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier. Load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back up before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Shift on each side and shift lock on the right. To clear that, just hit that left shift button. Backspace on the top left works great. We're gonna move that color back to black. Tab on the top right, we have tabs set already at 20, 30, 40, and 50. To set the tabs, go back here and just push these little tabs down and move them to where you want them. There's a scale up here to tell you exactly what space. And then you just lock it back in. These teeth lock right back in there, like so. And I believe that's all with the keyboard. On the right side of the typewriter is the ribbon ratchet or ribbon reverse. So if it's pushed in, it pulls to the left. If it's pulled out, it pulls to the right, and you can ratchet it up. Right now, all the brand new ribbon's loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right. We want to keep that pulling to the right, so we just keep this pulled out. Push in for the left, pull out for the right. Carriage release on each side, very smooth. Carriage release on the front on this side, very smooth. If you pull out this little lever here, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. Also, this does the same thing. You flip that up, it disables the spacing. You flip it down, you get the clicks. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.